Hello everybody, Leapin' Leppin' here. How are you guys today? I'm doing just fine. The election was not a tsunami, it was more like a little trickle. It was very, very trickly. Now that said, we need to talk about Illinois. Illinois, the Prairie Land, the land of Lincoln, the land of a possible assault weapons ban, or quote-unquote assault weapons ban. Yes, our re-elected swamp monster blarg, J.B. Pritzker, has already went in front of the camera less than, 2 days? A day or two within the election? And he goes, I'm going to make it one of my priorities to ban assault weapons. Now, well, if the votes are there. And that's where you come in. If you are an Illinois resident and you watch my videos, or if you know somebody in Illinois who likes firearms, you need to call call your local representative, but call every mother-loving representative and tell them that you will not support them in the next election if they try to pass this assault weapons ban. Because, let me tell you, that will possibly, maybe, get the ball rolling for them to not vote for any possible future assault weapons ban. Because, of course, the Republicans in this state own a very small minority. And I knew Darren Bailey was not going to go out there because I'm sorry. I gotta say this. God, he's such a fucking moron. If he would have just talked to the media, if he would have just done more fucking campaigning, and I think him getting in front of with Trump, that hurt him. That hurt him big time. If he would just fucking campaign, we wouldn't have this situation. Or probably we would, because some Democrat would probably, well, maybe not so much Democrat, progressive, we'll just say progressive, would probably go ahead and try to introduce the bill anyway. But, yeah. This election in general is just a trickle. Just a normal election. I've seen it before. The last tsunami, quote-unquote tsunami, that I've seen was back in the Obama era. This was more like a, I don't know, midterm during the Clinton years. Kinda. We haven't had one of these in a long, long time. It was just a very normal election, which was, I guess you could say, kind of nice in some retrospects. But anyway. Yes, back to Illinois. If you are a member of this state, God, I wish I could move. If you are a member of this state and you do not want any type of these bills to pass, whenever they do come up, and they will come up, you need to contact your representatives, you need to contact your senator, and you need to let them know your local district. I will post where you can find your district representative in the comments. Contact them. Tell them that you will not approve of any assault weapons ban. And because, well, it's your Second Amendment right. It's in the goddamn Constitution. Of course, Illinois doesn't have due process, because Illinois is a communist state anymore. It's more like a socialist wasteland of bullshit. But, that said, if you live in this state, contact your representative. And tell them to not vote for the assault weapons ban because, there'll be more midterms coming up, and if they want to keep their job, they won't vote for it. Because midterms come, every 4 years in this state, this god-awful state. God, I wish I could move, but I just don't have the money to do it. Enough about me. This is about the state of Illinois. This is about citizens. Contact every legislation in your district and then go outside of that district and say, hey, don't violate my Second Amendment rights. Because, you don't want to be voted out. If this does in fact happen, I am sure that there will be lawsuits filed immediately because of the Bruin decision. Now, as we have seen, there has been some courts that have not adhered to the Bruin decision. But let's just say that if that continues to happen, I'm pretty sure there's going to be another lawsuit, and the Supreme Court would have to step in and say, shall not be infringed. The only way that's going to happen if a little more lawsuits are going to come out, but anyway. Yeah. Contact your representatives. Tell them not to vote for any type of assault weapons legislation. Oh, you know what? There's also one other thing I wanted to talk about. And it's gaining steam here in Illinois. There is this concept of breaking away from Chicago. It's been talked about for years. Now, will it happen? I honestly think that'd take an act of Congress. But let's just say that one of my local counties voted to vacate the state and become part of either Missouri or Iowa. Or they would at least like to. That's gaining steam south of Chicago. You would think the politicians, the career politicians, would be worried about that. They're not. Because they have secure jobs while we're all living day to day in our lives. I think one day I should run for president. But anyway, get out there. Tell your legislators to not vote for any type of assault weapons ban. And do it politely. Do it kindly. Okay? I know that a lot of people say, well, honey attracts flies better than vinegar. No, shit attracts flies better than vinegar, and this state is full of it. So, do it. Tell your legislators to not vote for any type of assault weapons ban here in Illinois, because that would be a violation of the Constitution. And of course, they could be voted out. This has been Leapin' Leppin'. I'm out here. See you in the next video. Before I conclude this video, I would like to thank everybody for the 300 subscribers. That is awesome. Let's get me to 1,000, guys. Actually, that might be too high. Let's get to 500 next. The next video will be a very special firearm video. This is Leapin' Leppin'. I'm out here. See you guys in the next video.